start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40! And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 18. Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
And now Bruce Arians, with the play clock running low, is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 18-yard line. This time Jackson will throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
He may try and run for this. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Stenerud able to put this one through. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Check back. Hey, hold. Coaching still.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Allen. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down, Eddie! Hey, hold. Just like that. Hey, I-7. Half 85.
On
first and 10, and Sanders. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
From the 45 on second down. Allen. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47.
Hey, Wahoo! Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Terrell Owens, 47 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Back to you. Check. Check. Double. Switch.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 54 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. There he goes left side. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, That answer is 1, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the 24, Jackson. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do, put a man on him. The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Jackson to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Stenerud's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, it's Allen. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, echo. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bang, 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 bang. Here we go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Rolling to his right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Hey, exit.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Check 9, check 9. Check safety, check safety. Slam, go.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, my God.
That is incomplete.
How did he drop
Took
that?
a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check 48 to Mike. Army. Let's go, defense. Let's go. Defense.
Bitch ass shit.
And that'll set him back 5.
Oh, man.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Neil. Check 36. Mike, 40. Yeah. Defense wins championships, baby.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Just ran right through him. Oh, man.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And he will find T.O. That's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Nowhere to escape when he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
They're waiting on a touchdown route. Come on, man.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Same D, same play.
Looking to throw again on second down.
That's some fake-ass shit.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
Niggas don't throw that ball like that.
Six-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. It's 3rd and short. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
Do the same fucking thing, bitch ass nigga.
Jackson on first down.
Oh my God.
With a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
And then I know if he over there, can go underneath. He's stupid as a bitch. Know the motherfucker over there.
Touchdown.
No bitch ass niggas.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
Fag ass.
if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Reed wrestling ahead, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw again on second down. Jackson finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll cut it out. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 51 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Jan Stenerud on for the extra point.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Trash can ass nigga.
Ravens 38, Buccaneers 13.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away.
See that nigga then fuck stupid.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Shift.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
He's checking.
Alert, we go.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Bravo.
40's the mic.
You ain't going nowhere. Middle. Half.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen. Man open, Rice. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him. Just a yard on the 1st down kick.
Take that one right on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
56.
Check 31.
Ingram again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Allen now operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw, it's Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I was even 4th down. Should have fucking been right now. I should have known this shit. Fake ass shit.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Randy Moss, 57 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Still an important piece of business to take care of. The extra. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team. And the ball is knocked out.
Let's go.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Let's go. Whole ass
Fourth
niggas.
quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Come out and pump block
And
again, bitch.
I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here
That's
that
what
the
I thought.
data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Jackson now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game.
Should have just waited,
Instead,
dog.
2nd down.
Should have just waited, dog.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check it back. Check it back. Hey,
Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
The nigga dropped it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
3 buds.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion was caused by the defense. I think
Get
they were
the
trying to
fuck outta
get one
here.
into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there.
That
but they
nigga
were in
manned him
zone
up.
defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. This is caught. Clark. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Stenerud on for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 27.
can you tell me what you wanna give? How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the wrist I was never at the hit. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You run the Christ when the breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the wrist I was never at the hit. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Ladies and gentlemen,